You're welcome to Career Guide on Glorious Vision Television. This is Samuel Maradesa, your counselor on this program. I am always excited coming on this program to have this chat with you. I want to really and sincerely appreciate all of you that reached out to me in the course of our last uh, discussion on this program. So your messages of encouragement have really motivated and encouraged me to continue what I am doing. It also shows that we're doing the right thing to ourselves. And I also want to appreciate you for always listening and tuning into this station every week where we have this heart-to-heart conversation. We share ideas and I talk to us about things that helps us become better in our careers and in life generally. So today we have yet another exciting topic to talk about. And I want to be sharing with us what I tag career roadmap. Career roadmaps. So what are career roadmaps? When we talk about road and we talk about maps, we talk about a road is where you travel, you drive through, you pass, you go through. And when we talk about maps, map has to do with showing directions to this place is here, this place is here, identifying locations and possibilities. So when we now say career roadmap, it has to do with, it is you planning, intentionally planning your progress, your career progress. You are structuring yourself. You are planning your career. You are looking at your progress, how you take your journey from point A to point B, making the right calculation, making informed decision. So it is not a roadmap that talks about a short distance journey. It is a blueprint of the future, how your future will look like, what you will be doing in the next 10, 20 years, what are the journeys you will go through, the path you will go through before you get to where you're picturing or envisioning in the next 4 years. So this roadmap includes, it has to do with you talking about the totality of your education, the totality of your competencies, the totality of your skills, your experiences, your credentials, your certificates, your achievements in life. This is what career roadmap is. So it is a form of you planning your career journey and establishing your growth and putting it in terms of stages. This next level, this is what I will achieve. This next level, this is what I will achieve. So that is what a career roadmap is. And it is important for anybody to start planning their career. And at any level, you can have a career roadmap, especially if you're just starting off in life. You're just in your secondary school, you're just starting off. It is important for you to have a plan for yourself. So what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? How do you want to go through it? How do you want to avail yourself to your economic relevance in life? Because you don't want to depend on people and you want to do things that are enjoyable to you, things that are very, very exciting to you. So that is what career roadmap talks about. So when we are looking at it, you have to there are things we need to understand about putting together and trying to plan your career journey. So you should be able to know the educational pathways. Yes, it is important. Whatever you want to do, you can start by saying, okay, this is what I want to do. I want to be this. So if you have the big picture, that is the big picture. I want to be an engineer. It's a very good decision. So you can start from there. So when we are planning a career roadmap or you want to prepare your career templates for yourself, you can start from the big picture or you can start from the small picture. So I'm going to start by letting us know how we can plan from the big picture. So you have known what you want to do. In the next 10 years, this is what I feel I will be doing. Oh, that's fine. then you can now start planning backwards. So before I get here, so what are the subjects I need to know that will help me to be able to reach where I am going? So you can now get down to subject level. You can get down to, okay, mathematics is there. This English is there. I am offering this number of subjects now. I have to break it down into this that you know, when we talk about you're bringing it down to subject level. From when we talk subject wise, secondary school, the junior secondary school, you are offering a lot of subjects. When you get to senior secondary school, you have 3 doors of which you choose one. And the one you choose, you're locking the door against the other. So, and you are into that. And you select certain subjects. Even the 9th subject that you expected to offer in your senior secondary school, it is not all 9 that you will need for that career. About 5 or 6 of them are the core ones that you need. So you begin to select the subjects that you need for the big picture that you have seen or that you have envisioned for yourself. So when you look at it, you look at, okay, the subject combination. You'll also look at the qualifications. So if I want to be this person, so what are the things, the certificates, the qualifications that will make me do this thing? I always tell people, your first degree does not actually make you a professional in so many careers. First degree does not, a lot of careers will not recognize first degree before they call you a professional. So they will say that that is just the basics. You should go further. And when you get your master's, they can now start seeing you as a professional because this person has gone into the depth of learning, has gone into the depth of knowledge. So you should be able to understand the qualification that is required. So, and the qualification may now be that, is it a qualification of university certificate or a professional status that you have to get? And when I say professional status, you're going through professional courses. So that qualification, you should understand this career. Okay, what qualification do I need? Okay, university degree, university master's degree. Okay, that's fine in this career. But beyond this, I should also possess a certification in this, professional certificate in this. It is important for you to know that. Another thing that will help you when you are trying to build your career roadmap is for you to be able to understand the place of licensure in the career you are going into. So some careers need license. Licensure is very, very important. Let me use example teaching. In Nigeria, there is the Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria, who are saddled with the responsibility of licensing teachers, giving license to teachers, even though a lot of people do not see them as credible and they don't want to go into it. But whether you like it or not, that is the body that licenses teachers in Nigeria. So if you want to go into teaching, you should think of having that license. It is very, very important and it is non-negotiable if you want to be relevant. And whether you like it or not, even if you're going outside of Nigeria, a lot of international schools, international organizations, especially schools where you want to teach, they will recognize your TACN certificate more than any other certificate that you want to claim you have as a teacher. So think of the certification and the licenses that you need to make available, that you need to make yourself available to getting if you want to get to that. And how do I get this? What are the things I need to get to have in order for me to get this certificate, these licenses? These are very important things you need to think, and you begin to date it, because the roadmap has to do with, you know, the journey, you know, the process, you know where you are taking, and you know the timing. Those are very important. Date it. Okay. Between where I am now, you start from where you are now. So you know where you are going, where you are now. So before you get there, how many years? So what are the steps that you need to take from here to the next level to the next, until you get to where you have pictured? It is important for you to put all these factors into consideration put them together and think about them clearly. Then the next one you need to do while you're trying to build your career roadmap and put it together is also for you to understand the skills that you need along the way, the skills you need for you to get there. So for you to be seen as the engineer that you have always dreamed to be. So what are the skills that engineers will need? So, and how or where do you get those skills? Yes, it is important because every career, the aggregation of people in a career have certain skills. And if you do not have that essential skill to function in that career, I tell you, you're not going to be relevant. So think about the skills, think about the technical skills that are important in that, and think, how do I get these skills? Think of that. So what are the skills? Is it skills for calculation? Is it finance skills? Is it attention to details? Is it ability to put, to work with template? Is it creating template? Is it design? Is it put color combination? You need to understand the skills that are needed in that career. Every career, they have their own different skills that you need to understand and you need to know. So also think of the soft skills that are necessary in that career, and how do you get them? So you're not just thinking about them, you also think about how to get them. You think about when you can get them or where you can also get them. Those are very, very important. So you think of, how do I get the soft skills? Okay, the soft skills of collaboration. As I am, I don't like working with people, but the career you are looking at needs you to work with people. It needs you to make presentation. It needs you to adapt. All these things are very, very important for you to know and for you to be able to function effectively in that. So remember, you're building your roadmap. You're trying to plan yourself and prepare your journey towards where you're going. Another thing you need to take note of while you're trying to work on your career roadmap is the journey, the milestones on your journey. The milestones on your journey include things that you need to, important achievement points that you need to pass through and you need to achieve while you are going to where you're going to. So important achievement journeys important achievement points could include internship. So you have to go on an intern to understudy how people in that career behave. So when do you go on this internship? When do you go out to engage people in that? So when you're studying, you go for practical trainings. You go for, you do projects, you do some mini projects, and things like that. So those will help you. Some other times you can even volunteer yourself to work in that capacity. You're volunteering. It may not be on paid employment basis. You're just volunteering to just see how it feels like when you are actually working. So you've done internship, you're doing volunteering. You are also trying out leadership, trying to coordinate people as you're working. You have a team that you work together. You see all these things. You're not yet a professional, but you're trying them out. And all these things, you should document them. And when I say document them, put them together, because it will help you. I am a very big fan of building your profile. Whatever you're doing, whether you are in secondary school, you are starting your career, you are already in the middle of your career, or you have gotten to that point, that height of leadership, it is important for you to build your profile. And building your profile means you're trying to document significant things you've done in it that you can use as your bragging right. It is very, very important. Another thing that I would like you to take note of in your journey to achieving that things, you think of the who you need. Who are the people that you need? And when I say who you need, we're talking about your network of people, the people that you will be together. I've always said this, that when you're studying a particular course, your colleagues in that course, they are your first set of network of friends. They should be your network of friends, because you are all professionals. You are all aspiring professionals in that field. And whether you like it or not, you're going to need yourselves in that field. Need yourselves for connection, need yourselves for collaboration, need yourselves for idea exchange and things like that. So you need people along the way. So meet with people. If you want to grow very well, you're building that roadmap very well, you want to grow very well in your career, the first thing you need to do is you have to establish relationship with people ahead of you. Establish a relationship with people ahead of you. And who are the people ahead of you? People who have gone on that journey before you got there, and they have gone ahead, and they have experienced life, they have seen challenges, they have surmounted challenges, they have made mistakes, they have recovered, some of them did not recover. You should be able to relate with them, and that is networking with people. So when you network with them, when you are facing those challenges that you do not know about and you do not know what to do, they will tell you, oh, when I passed through this challenge, this was what I did. You should not do this. They are the network of people that you need to always have around you. They are the go-to people that you should, at every point in time, quickly call on them and tell them that, please, I'll need you for this. I'll need your counsel. I'll need your advice. I will need you to help me with this. And they are also the people that when you need certain connection to get certain things, they can put in good words for you and say that, oh, I know him. They can sign on a piece of paper and ask you to tender it to anybody, and whoever you tender it to will give you that good regard. So these are the things. A lot of people will think that, oh, I am just living my life for myself. I don't care or what other people do. I just want to be low key. I want to be for myself, to myself. I tell you, it should not be. You are to think of people that you can learn from and you can relate with. And so it is also important for you to open yourself up, for you to, as you're being a mentee to someone, you can also start growing people that are just starting out. So it is important for you to grow people. And the last one I would say in that regard is you should understand that there is need for continuous development plan, continuous career improvement, continuous development plan. You are not just living your life or just walking, saying this is where I'm going and that's where you are headed. You should always find a way to reinvent the wheel. That's what somebody will say in a 7 habits of highly effective people will say. Reinventing the wheel is you've done it, you want to keep making it better. Keep making it better. You're starting all over again, making the process better, making yourself better. And that is very, very important. So it is important for you to understand when we talk about career roadmaps, there are 2 different types of careers as we have it now. There are 2 different types of career. We have the traditional career pathway, and we have the contemporary, the one that we have now, the traditional career pathway, and we have the modern or the contemporary career pathway. In the traditional career pathway, in fact, a lot of people still think in that regard, that they think career now is I start school, go to school, get first degree, then when you get first degree, you get a job, you start getting promoted, and that's all that it is. You leave the house in the morning, then later at night, you retire back home, and that's what you keep doing all through your life. That is a traditional career pathway, and that's a roadmap that a lot of people are traveling. In the 2000s, a lot of people are still traveling that journey. But the next one is the contemporary career roadmap, and this one is the skills based. The first one has to be certificate based. They recognize you based on the certificates you carry and the kind of school you went to. But now it's not about the school you went to. It's not about the certificates you carry. It is about what you can do. People will ask you questions. What can you do? And this day and time, it's not about how long you stay at the office. Yes, it's not really about it again. A lot of people are no longer thinking of the 9 to 5 work again. They're not thinking of a work that you stay there for 5, 8 hours? No, not at all. For 5 days a week, 7 days a week? No, not at all. A lot of people are looking at skills and how can you engage me? Let me use my skills and they are outsourcing. They want to freelance themselves. They are now freelancers. Let me work with this organization, help this organization develop this, help this organization solve this problem, move to the next organization. Somebody can work for 5 organizations in a day and it gets paid. And that's it. You don't need to put me on your staff list that you keep paying every month. But whenever you need my services, which you would almost always need, you would always reach out to me. And that's it. So you should be able to understand which of this path would you find convenient and comfortable for you. Are you the one that wants to journey your life in the 9 to 5 career path? I'm not saying the 9 to 5 is no longer applicable. It is applicable, available, and there are jobs that will continue to work and operate on that model. But this day and time, there are jobs that work on the model, that operate on the model of we engage you when we need you and we pay you for your service. And most of the time, they pay fat salary or fat whatever they pay for that, because we cannot call that a salary after all. So these are the things you need to know. So it is important for you to have a career roadmap, because it helps you have clarity on your journey. It helps you to be able to make the right decision. It takes away anxiety from your mind. It helps you to know, to have the focus where you are aiming at and the opportunities that are available to you. So it is important for you to sit down. Whatever level you are in your career, it is important for you to sit down and begin to think of it, that how do I journey my life? How do I want to go through it? What do I need? Who do I need? Where do I need to go to? With whom do I need to talk? Who are the people I need to carry along? These are questions you should ask yourself. Provide answers to them, and you should be able to set timelines to your journey. From this year to next 2 years, I will have achieved a milestone. From the next 2 years to this point, I will have achieved this. All this will help you. And when you put them together, you will see that your career journey will be an exciting one, and you will have achieved greatness, which I envision for you. Thank you for following us on this program for this week. You've really been fantastic being with us and listening to all we have to say for this week. Till we meet again, same time next week. Remember, I am your counselor, Samuel Maradesa, on this program. We always come every week to talk about things that will help you do better. Somebody has become a new person and a better person this week. Next week, it will be you, and I know every one of us will eventually be better off at our careers. God bless you and have a great day.